Howdy folks, it's Friday, April 12th. We're down in the workshop. John and I on Tuesday, we ran through the stiles and the kick plates and the rails for 4 of the French doors. And that's four doors would be 2 sets of French doors. Now remember, and this is a rail, a stile, and a kick plate, which is the bottom of the door. So what I've done this morning on Friday, we ran all these through to get them all at the same thickness. Because it's going to be a heavy door and I don't want to have to send it through a sander just because it'll be just so damn heavy. I won't be able to carry them down. I've hurt my shoulder since January, and I'm just hoping that I can get by without having to have some kind of surgery. So what I did is I cut these all to size. My door, when it's all glued up, will be 35 7/8 from this edge to that edge. And you'll see, if you look at this, you'll see a mark there, and a mark there, a mark there, and a mark there, and a mark there, and there. And so what I do is either side of the kick plate and either side of the top rail with the stile and either the kick plate or the rail tied up against each other, I draw with a square a mark that goes over the two boards. And then what I do is I use my drill, and that's about a 6-inch bit on there, 1/2 inch thick. And what I do is I'll put the board on edge, and you see there's the mark. And I bring it over the top, and you see, if you look at this, you'll see that there's a you see the little mark right there. And so what I do is I line that up and tighten this up, and then with the drill, I drill through here. So I will end up with 3 dowels, 1, 2, 3 dowels that will go into the holes of the stile and the kick plate and the stile and the rail. And those dowels are 5 inches long. So let's just see. And there it is, it's 5 inches. So what I will do is I will pound, I'll glue the edge, and I'll glue the edge here. And then what I'll do is I'll pound 3 of these dowels into the kick plate on both sides. And I have 2 holes here. So on each side I'll have 3 and 2. I'll have 5 dowels on each side, or a total of 10. And when I have the dowels in, it should come close to lining up. The dowel here should line up with this piece of wood. Now, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is, because these get to be pretty tight, I'm thinking of getting and drilling these holes a little wider so that I can maybe jiggle this around just a touch. But, you know, so that I can make sure that my thickness is exactly what it should be. So that's the making of a door frame. Remember, we went through all this building these boards this winter. And you see, I've got a piece of cherry, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of white oak, and then a piece of cherry. On the this is the outside of the door. I have Douglas fir and whitewood or pine. And on the other side, which would be the inside of the door, I have cherry facing. So once this is all done, what we'll do is we'll flip the door and we'll cut a groove starting from here, the bottom, what is the bottom side, and we'll come in and leave about a 1/2 inch of material from the outside down, and we'll end up with a big groove that'll be about maybe 5/8 of an inch wide, and that will be for putting the glass. Remember, we have the thermopane glass, and that will slip into here, and we'll put clear caulk on the remaining piece here to seal the door, and we'll put caulk all the way around the glass, and then this will be the slab for our door. One of the 4 doors that make up the 2 sets of French doors upstairs. Now, I've been working on this morning, cutting these pieces to size and drilling these holes, making my marks. I'm hoping that by the end of the day, I'll have this all glued up and square. You know, for instance, when this, it'll get lined up there, okay, and we'll glue it all together, try to keep it flat, and hopefully we end up with some nice flat doors. Thanks for following the progress.